friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll do a detailed FAQ on the new ASUS 6C. So ASUS 6C is the latest smartphone announced by ASUS in India. It comes with top of the line hardware with the Qualcomm 855 octa-core processor. It has 6GB RAM and even 8GB RAM, offering 64, 128 and 256GB storage. And it also has the unique flip camera mechanism, and there is also 5000 mAh large capacity battery. So in this video we'll talk about the details aspects of the device. So we have been getting a lot of questions on the ASUS 6C. So we'll try to answer all the questions we have been getting, and we'll also do the regular FAQ on this device. So let's get started. First step, let's have a look at the sensors available on this device. So we have installed the sensors app, and opening up the app, you can see that it comes with all the basic sensor. There is a magnetic sensor, steps counter, gyroscope, accelerometer, light and proximity sensors are included on this device. So that's the sensor information on the 6C. Now moving on to the display. The phone comes with a 6.4 inches IPS LCD panel, and you can see that the IPS LCD panel looks good. The viewing angles are also really good. The touch response is smooth, but it's not as good as the AMOLED panels available in this price segment, especially the OnePlus 7 and OnePlus 7 Pro. So it is not as good as that level, but the display quality as such looks quite okay. The outdoor visibility is also adequate, and there is also Gorilla Glass protection on the front and the back panel. The Gorilla Glass 6 is included on this device. So that's the display quality of the ASUS 6C. Now talking about the SIM cards. The device comes with a dual SIM card support. That means you can use 2 Geo SIM cards or 2 other SIM cards. And there is also dedicated SD card support included. So that's something which is really unique and not found on a lot of flagship smartphones. So it has a dedicated SD card support. So you don't have to compromise on SD card and using the SIM card. So you can use them simultaneously on this device. Now there is dual voltage support. You can use 2 Geo SIM cards and make calls on this device. Now talking about the storage, there are 3 variants on offer. One is a 64GB storage variant, there is 128 gigs of storage, and there is also 256GB storage, and these are covered with 6GB RAM or 8GB RAM. Now talking about the fingerprint scanner. So unlike a few flagship smartphones, this device does not come with in-display fingerprint scanner. Instead it comes with the fingerprint scanner on the back panel. You can see the fingerprint scanner is quite fast enough. It may not be the fastest out there, but it unlocks in pretty good time, and it's quite accurate as well. Now moving on to the face unlock. So this device comes with a flip camera. So face unlock, you need to swipe up and it unlocks the device. So we'll just demo it once again. So that's how the flip camera works when you use it for face unlock. Now talking about the software. So the phone comes with stock like UI. It's not exactly Zen UI, but you can see that ASUS has customized the UI. You can see this is more like stock UI, but if you look at the settings panel, you can see there are some additional options provided here. So if you go to the advanced settings, you have this mobile manager, game genie mode, twin app support is there, OptiFlex is something which improves the performance, gesture support, pocket mode, blouse prevention mode, screen recorder, screenshot. These are some additional options included in the UI, and this is strictly not the Zen UI which you have been seeing on ASUS smartphones. So that's the software aspect, and this runs on Android 9.0. Next, let's talk about the performance. So the phone comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset, which is a powerful chipset available for Android smartphones, and it is coupled with either 6 gigs of RAM or 8 gigs of RAM, and the performance on this device is really good. You can see that it's effortless and it does the job really well, and you can also see that it is responsive, and the gaming experience of the device is also really good. We have done a dedicated video on the gaming performance and found the gaming experience to be really good on this device. So if you are a person who loves gaming, there is no notch, and full view display offers great viewing experience along with a powerful hardware. Now talking about the battery. So the phone comes with a large 5000 mAh capacity battery, and the battery charging time is around 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that's something which is slightly on the higher side. It has Qualcomm's QC 4.0. We have done a dedicated video on the battery performance of this device. You can also check out that video to get an idea about how much time it takes. It almost takes 2 hours and 20 minutes to charge the 5000 mAh capacity battery. Now talking about the battery performance, so we got around 10 hours of screen on time, around 10 hours and 20 minutes of screen on time on this device. So that's something which is really good, and the battery performance is definitely good on this device. So if you're a person who travels or you want great battery life, ASUS 6E is one of those devices which provides great battery life. On an average, you can expect the screen on time to be anywhere between 8.5 to 9.5 hours. Now, speaker performance. So we'll just play an audio from the YouTube's audio library, and we'll just see the performance. So the audio output is really good. It has dual stereo speakers, so the audio output from the device is good. But one thing which we didn't like about the device is call quality. In fact, it's not about the call reception strength. The call reception is good, but the audio experience with the earpiece is not that great. Here and there you could see that the sound output was not that great. That's one area where we feel the 6E was slightly disappointing. The call volume was not that great, and the overall output was not good. Now, talking about the LED notification. So this device does come with an LED notification. So we'll just connect a charger to this device and we'll show you exactly where the LED notification is. So you can see here, this is the LED notification available on this device. So on the top right side, ASUS has managed to include an LED notification, though that's something which is pretty good on this device. Now the device comes with the USB OTG functionality, so you can connect your pen drives and other computer peripherals using the USB Type-C OTG cable. The device also comes with NFC support, so you can enable NFC in case you want to do contactless payment or file transfer. You can use the NFC on this device. Now, talking about the flip camera. So we have done a detailed camera review of this device. So the flip camera is something which is really interesting on this device. So if you open the camera app and move to the selfie camera, you can see that it opens the flip camera. So that's how the flip camera works, and you can use the rear camera as the front camera, and the mechanism is pretty good, and it's pretty solid. A few of you have been asking us whether it's actually good enough for regular usage. So the build quality of the flip camera is pretty good. We have been testing this over the last 2 weeks, and we can say that the build quality is really good with the flip camera. And if you're using around 70 to 75 selfies a day, it is able to last up to 2 years. That's what the company claims. On an average, it can last around 2 years with around 70 selfies a day. So that's the stats given by the company. Now the camera quality definitely looks good. We have done a detailed camera review. Here some samples. You can also check out the detailed camera review to get an idea about how good the experience is. Except for the low light experience, the camera was definitely good on the ASUS 6E. Now, a few other things which people have been asking us is the wideband L1 support. So you can see that this device does come with a wideband L1 support. You can see the security level is L1. So this device has a wideband L1 support. So that's something which a lot of you have been asking us. And another thing is whether there is camera to API available. So during the presentation, the company official mentioned that camera to API is available by default. You can see the hardware level support. Full support is available. So if you have the Pixel devices Gcam, you can install this on this device, and you can also try out the Gcam on the 6E. So camera to API is supported on this device. Now, other question people have been asking us whether this device supports wireless charging. No, there is no wireless charging support, nor it has any IP certification. There is no IP67 or 68 water and dust resistant. So that's something which is missing on this device. So those two features are not available on the ASUS 6E. So that is the detailed FAQ on the ASUS 6E. Hope we have answered all your questions. If you still have anything to ask, you can just drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your questions. So this is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.